So you got your license and now you're wondering, where should I hang it? Hey, this is Struzyna, and hopefully you got a laugh out of that because you didn't just hang it on your wall. What I mean by that is you should hang your license with a brokerage. But which one? There's so many. Well, I want to go through that with you today, discuss some pros and cons, just some general thoughts to think about. I obviously am with the Gunderman Group at Keller Luxury International, very fond of the brokerage. But there are many, many options out there that you should be aware of, and this is not biased towards one or the other, but it's a few questions to ask, some things to consider to make sure you're making a good decision. If you get some value out of this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel because I'm going to continue to put out content just like this, and you're not going to want to miss it. And I am working on a free coaching course at the moment. Eventually it will be a paid coaching course, but right now I'm offering it to some people for free. And so if you want to learn how to become a luxury market expert in your market, hit me up down in the comments or shoot me an email. I'm down in the description, and send me an email with the word free coaching in the subject line, and let's have a chat and see if you're a good fit for the preliminary course. So let's talk about the brokerage thing. In my opinion, brokerages should be a platform to your success. Ultimately, a brokerage is not going to make or break you, but they will be a hindrance or a help on your roadmap to your success in real estate, whatever that means for you. So number one, I would consider very seriously, how are you going to get training? Who is going to help guide you, mentor you, teach you about the contract, teach you about farming techniques or marketing techniques? Risk mitigation, all of the things that you need to do in order to successfully close a deal and then obviously serve clients, right? So training is really, really crucial. There are a ton of brokerages that have a variety of training programs, but it's not just the brokerage as the whole, it's the regional side, down at the office level. What kind of expertise can they offer you? What kind of exposure to the other top producers can they give you? Who teaches the classes? What kind of classes are offered? How do they hold you accountable? How do they pair you with a mentor so that you can kind of get your first few deals done? How do you get open houses? All of that stuff are great questions to ask. So simply, if you're going to start interviewing at some brokerages, you want to find out how they're going to help you get into production quickly. The second thing is, I think, just as important, but maybe not quite as important, which is brand recognition. If you walk into the room and you're with mom and pop brokerage, that may mean something in a local geography more so than a big EXP, Keller Williams, Coldwell Banker, because you're one of a bazillion, right? But if you are trying to serve a really small niche, a specific niche, farmland, certain condo complexes, high-end luxury, etc., aligning yourself with a brand that really emulates what it is you're trying to do in your career is huge. It's super, super important. So doing some of that research ahead of time so that when you go introduce yourself as Hans from Keller Williams Luxury International with the Gunderman Group, people know something about that. That means something, and that gives you a little bit of credibility, especially when you're starting out. It can really help you get a leg up. So think about the brand, where it's positioned, and how you want to plug into that ultimately. And then above all of this, I would say it's absolutely critical to consider what your goals are. When you wanted to get into real estate, what prompted you to do so? Was it lifestyle? Was it the financial reward? Was it trying to help people work their way through a very big, complicated, and expensive transaction? Some combination? Was it the ability to control your time and your schedule and build a team? All of that kind of stuff, because your goals have everything to do with the decisions you make. And I firmly believe, as my mentor Andrew always says, where you are informs everything that happens to you. And so if you are going to surround yourself with people, a brand, and coaching that is on a track that you don't care to be on, that's not going to be a good fit. And you really need to do a deep assessment about that. And that is exactly why I've putting together some of this coaching content and hopefully helping people figure out how to get into, in my case, the luxury market and how to succeed and win, because I believe firmly that that is the best place to not be disrupted by technology and competition, but where you can build relationships and a long-lasting career that is hard to outsource and disrupt. So if you do have interest in the luxury market and you do want to go check out the free coaching I have available for a limited time, down in the description of the video is my email, eastbayhans@gmail.com. Hit me up, throw free coaching into the subject line, and let's have a chat and see if you're a good fit to get into the course for free ahead of time, because I want to make sure that you get off to the right start, make some good choices so you can tee yourself up for success in the luxury market. So hopefully you got a little value out of that, and when you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to continue to put out weekly content just like this, and you are not going to want to miss it. So without any further ado, this is Struzyna with the Gunderman Group signing off for now. See you on the next one.